Okay. Whatchamacallit? Okay, yeah. My story. What had okay, wait, it's not really a story. I feel so bad. But basically, I had just gone. So first of all, I Ubered to the wrong place. It had a very similar name to another place, so it was basically like I Ubered from point A to point B, but I had to get to point C, and it was like a linear type of path, right? So I was like, oh, that sucks. So then I took another Uber from point B to point C, and both places had like the same name, by the way. We saw Steve, okay. And then I had gotten oh god, why can't I think? Sorry, it's the morning, why can't I think? Oh yeah, and then the guy was like, man, you can't really get your shot here, you can't just walk through the drive-through, like that's not how that works. And I was like, I don't understand why I can't do that, I'm literally here.
Okay,
hello, everyone.
well,
Are you chasing me?
This body.
Who, me?
Oh, okay, wait, I was like, I don't understand why I can't just walk through the drive-through, it doesn't make sense, I'm already here, please. I'm all double masked up. I'm fine. I don't leave my house. Like, just so you know, what's a car gonna do? And you know, apparently it has nothing to do with that. It's just kind of like a precaution. So I was like, fine, I'll bite. And like, I just yeah. And so then I had to Uber to another place that took like walk-ins or whatever. Oh wait, that's not the part of the. Hey guys!
Oh, I fixed lights.
What's going on?
Oh, okay, I found this body too.
Wait, I was telling a story. Oh my god, this is just such an uphill battle for me. I literally... Okay, yeah. And so, okay, wait, and then there's Apollo. Okay, wait, my story. I just cannot think right now. Okay, so what had happened was... Oh yeah, I was talking to the guy. And like, I don't know, I guess we were making small talk, and I was like, okay, thank you, 5 up.
Okay.
Frick.
Um,
Guys, I can't tell my
Who's chasing
story. It's so anticlimactic. Like it's not it's not an interesting story whatsoever. It's really not. There's nothing fun about it. Like, I just can't tell it for some reason.
I passed you and Steve when I was walking to electrical. You guys were walking to the left.
I can't do it. Steve, I fell IRL.
What? How? How did you fall?
I think some guy was like trying to put his number in my phone, and it was making me really nervous. And I was like, he couldn't
flex on us?
No, he couldn't figure it out because it was an Android. No, it's not a flex. I was very uncomfortable. I hated it so much.
You have an Android?
Dude, like,
That's probably why I didn't give you his number.
And then like he was well, the thing is my phone's like cracked, and like it was really, the screen was like really dark, and it was really sunny outside, and I like tripped on the curb because I was like
I'm sorry, did you meet someone just walking outside? They gave you the number just walking outside?
It was the security
This
guy.
happened to you. Why does this ever happen to me?
It was I didn't want this to happen.
Oh, that round was really, really long.
Passed
The
by
story has
when I was
layers.
going down to
Dude,
electrical,
I
think.
just
And so he was
When?
alive and
I can't tell the story.
before lights.
Dude.
And then I checked vitals with Koji, and he was dead. So
I didn't want the dude, I didn't want this to happen. I was okay. Here's what happened was he was trying to show me
Okay, so yeah, Koji's
the
hard cleared.
COVID testing, like not COVID testing,
you
the
saw it
COVID
die on
vaccine
vitals?
site.
Well, it was already dead, and I just passed
Where
him, so Koji couldn't have sniped
the
it and already
other-
be on vitals.
I think it is the dumb dog.
Basically, he was trying to
It's
tell
not.
me where the other
Why do you think
like
it's me?
vaccine site was, right?
I'm struggling to let
I
go of
think
round 1.
we all got
And
Steve.
so
Hold on.
I was
Yeah,
like,
but the thing was
okay,
was the first one
so I had
to
my
Yeah, but
maps
Steve was chasing
open.
to kill me.
And then this
Yeah,
other
but I
girl
was-
came up, and she was in the
but he did
same
that to Ella on
situation
the
as
other game.
me,
And
where
I'm pretty
she
sure I called
also
him on
had
the
to go
first
to a
round.
walk-in site because
I
she
think he
Ubered there, and she
kinda
was like, "Can I
cracked on
Uber
me,
with
though.
you?"
So do you think it's 5
And then the
o'clock?
guy
I'm just saying, I don't think that's a clear.
was like, "Oh, like let me
Someone
see
thought
your
I self-
phone so that I could
He's
like
already
show you where
I
it is
thought I
on the map.
self-reported
Like
on
here,
the
let me pull it
electrical
up
kill,
for
but I think it
you."
was just Steve,
And then
'cause he
I
was-
give
I said
it,
the
I
killer
give
was
it to him
probably
like,
in
"Oh,
security,
okay," and he
Steve
looks at
was
me and
in
he's like,
security, so
"I'm like,
I'm done.
I don't know.
I was like,
It's up to you guys.
oh."
Yeah, I'm done my task.
I was so confused. I was like, "What do you?"
I got nothing
I
to
have
do.
one
He was like this, like, Like he looked at me
Yeah, I
like
have
he
two
was
left.
behind her, and so I think he was like
Maybe
putting his
three dead.
he was trying to put his number
I really thought it
into
was
my
three dead
phone.
too.
I haven't seen.
But he couldn't
Dumb
find
Dog
it. He's
5
like,
or
oh, I don't
Koji.
know how to
Like,
navigate
I saw
like this
Ellen and Dumb Dog pass me. I saw a lot of Janet this round.
No, I can
Thing.
kill Koji for sure.
I know. I know.
Janet back,
I'm saying.
Koji?
I'm saying.
and I
No,
don't give
I
my
probably
I don't
couldn't
give
have
my
understood.
phone away to strangers. I thought he was gonna show
I don't know,
me
the vitals
something,
thing just confuses
and
me.
so I was like,
'Cause if you saw it die on vitals, I get it. But if
and
he's
then
already dead
and then
on
I had
vitals,
already
But
ordered
don't
my
think
Uber,
Janet
right?
was
And then she was like,
Passed and,
where?
I like
Where's
to
our
hear me,
when's
but
our
I
Uber
can
coming?
hear
Is it here yet? And I was just like, oh, I don't know. Let me check. And I grabbed the phone from him, and I was like, oh, no, 2 minutes. And then I just
Oh,
didn't
so
talk
good.
about it to him, and he was looking at me
Can
like
we continue that explanation of the security guard?
like he wasn't
Yeah.
finished. But he
So
was
a
like,
security guard was like, he was just trying to make sure you're safe, right? Just
Tina, you're muted.
no, okay, so what had happened was he was trying to show me the other like vaccination site, right? And then this other girl comes up and she's in the same situation as me where she has to go to a walk-in like vaccine place versus a drive-through. And so she comes up and I call an Uber to like go to the other one. And then he's like, "Oh, let me show you where it is." Like pull up the map, and like I do. And then after I give him my phone, oh god, Apollo just killed Hafu. He puts his finger up to his mouth and he goes like shh, because he's like standing behind her, like he's like, you know, and
It sounds like a horror movie.
What?
yeah,
Why
It
did he
does literally
shush?
sound like a horror
I'm
film.
so
because he
confused.
was
Weird.
trying to like be like
So yeah.
like subtle about the
So
fact
this
that he
is,
was putting his number into my
main
phone. I
hall.
was like,
And
Oh,
so Father, where did you
I
go
should be
after-
clear from this then.
I
I came
took the-
from right side.
I came from the fourth. I
just-
went on the fourth
it was
floor.
so awkward,
whoever's on
and
camera
all
should
this
probably
happened
see that,
because
and then
I
it
was
wouldn't be
offering
different.
them
Go on
hand
fuck, but I do
sanitizer
see in records.
because I keep this really
Yeah,
nice
so-
hand
No,
sanitizer
he
in
went
my
on the- yeah,
purse,
he
and
went
I
on the
love
fourth floor.
sharing it with
Yeah,
people,
so
especially if they're
Apollo,
gonna touch
came
my
from
stuff.
records area,
Or
which
if they're
is
gonna be
Yeah,
literally
near
next
me,
to the main
I'm
hall.
like, you want some hand
No, but I
sanitizer?
came from
Like,
right side.
you know, like I'm that girl. You know what I mean?
I spawned
Like
kitchen, went
lots
underneath,
lots of
went
sprays.
through
I'm like here,
electrical.
I
like
am with two
here,
people
you
that
know,
are
like
clear, pretty much.
that's the kind of gal I am. So I just offer
What?
sometimes when strangers
was
are
on
next to
cameras
me.
and
You know
Coach
what I
is clear. It
mean?
has to be you.
It's not a horror story. I was like, fine.
It's not me though. Is the problem? And I said I
It was
literally could
okay.
not
Like
have
the
done
guy
this
wasn't like.
You're like,
I mean, it was just like he went about it in a, I don't know.
so
I-
close.
oh,
to
it was
And I'm
obviously
telling you where I
like
came
pretty
from. I could say my entire
uncomfortable.
path. And Cam should have seen me come from the
But-
right side in the vault room. If the
I
cam was
don't
wrong.
know.
I didn't see you on vault.
It was
but
just
I
so
am flipping
freaking
through
weird.
it. I see Koji
I hope-
going through engine. I see 5 about
I don't know.
records.
Where's
Maybe-
the body?
maybe
Like
I don't
exactly
know.
where in main
So
hall?
the body, like, yeah. So I ran to
Will be
cockpit.
diligent, I guess.
Oh god, I can't do
All right,
this.
please continue. Please continue.
Oh god.
Please, Tina.
Oh wait, where did
Please,
I
Tina,
where did
you
I
got
leave
chance.
off?
You
Where
left
did-
off where he shushed. He did a shush.
Oh yeah, he shushed me, and all this happened because I offered hand sanitizer. Like I'm
Wait, but
just
why
that.
did he shush you?
Because
Yeah.
he was
Trust
trying
you.
to find out how to put his number into my phone, but he couldn't figure it out because the sun.
Who is this?
The
He
security
picked it up,
guy at the COVID vaccine place, and I was.
Wait, you picked up a security guard?
I did. I
Let's
did.
go,
no.
Tina.
Oh my! I didn't want this to happen. You
You
guys
have
are.
bodyguards when you go out?
You guys are so
Jeez.
no, please.
Bodyguards?
You gave him your number?
I
you say?
didn't.
Bougie.
No. Wait.
No, he basically
What-
took her number.
Tina,
'cause
how
he-
cute?
No,
how cute was he out of 10?
No, he took my phone, and he was
Was it
like,
cute, though? Yeah.
Was he cute,
listen,
though?
listen.
This is such a creepy
Was he cute,
situation.
though?
Dude,
Yeah.
he was like, let me see your phone so that like I could.
Watch out.
Ah!
Ah.
Oh no.
Kitchen.
Oh, the game is. Oh, well played.
And
5-up.
security.
That is such a good kill. Holy
This
shit.
entire game.
Or it's a self-report, but I don't. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I'm losing it, dude. I can't do it.
It's not. It's not.
This
so
is
I was
so
in
annoying.
Where are you right now? 5-up.
I
I'm
can't. I
showered, so we're
can't.
just
I
close
just
to me.
can't tell this story. Like it's just never gonna happen. I'm never gonna finish it. Like you guys are never
I don't know,
gonna know
Janet.
what
It's
happened.
it's been 5 this whole time.
Keep blonde.
By order.
Tina, did this guy try to contact you?
No, well the thing is he couldn't actually input my number because what had happened was
Oh,
the
because it's an android.
no, yeah, he couldn't figure it out, and the girl was like, "Where's the Uber?" And I was like, "Oh, let me check real quick." And I legit just like
Why is this so
grabbed it.
stressful?
Where's the
I
Uber?
grabbed it
What
from
is
his
this
hand.
Two? Does anyone need
I'm
two?
A cake too?
good.
Okay, wait, maybe I could tell my story then.
Are we taking
Steve,
it too?
Steve, don't leave.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
up to.
Oh,
it's up
what's
to
your
you guys.
No,
story?
no. I'm here. I'm here for
Okay.
it.
I'll take 2. I'll
Yeah,
take
so
2.
what had happened was
okay, take
I
two.
want
I
to
had-
order food then.
I just grabbed it from his hand. I was like, let me like find out the Uber time. Like, let me see how long it takes to get here. I just grabbed it
Okay.
from his hand, and
That's a
he
good
just
play. That's a very good play.
yeah, and he looked so confused. And then I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be here in 2 minutes. and then I just put it in my
And then
pocket.
you just kept your phone?
So,
yeah.
so you guys are holding
Amazing.
hands at this point?
And then
Wow.
and then he looked at me. He looked at me like like
Like he was gonna cry?
like I interrupted something.
So
and
you
then
broke his heart.
and then I went to go like step on the curb, but then I like tripped on it and then I like skinned my knee.
I forgot that this was about how you fell.
Oh
That's
my
what this
God.
all was leading up to.
Yeah. And then oh god, yeah. And
How
so
bad was the spill?
it wasn't that bad. I just scraped my knee a little bit. It's basically healed, but I'm just so embarrassed. I don't know.
So just so we can finally figure it out. So
Okay.
you have his number now.
No, I
That's
stopped it. I
incredible.
stopped
Holy
it
shit.
from happening. It was so weird. Well, the thing is, like, he was also being like, "Oh, so what do you do?" And I was just like, "For fun." That's how I knew that he was like probably trying to cut. I was like, "Oh, like I just occasionally play a game, you know." And he was like, "Oh, that's like what do you like?" Like I like Overwatch, and I was like, "Oh, I think the game's kind of."
Loser, get with the
I
fucking
said, "I
times,
think
man.
the
Overwatch
game's
is
kind
dead.
of dead," and he was like, "Oh."
You said that to him? That's so funny.
Savage,
favorite game and didn't let him type it
Yeah,
in.
you didn't see that.
No, and then here's how I knew that he was kind of being like a little flirty, right? He was like, "How could you diss my game Overwatch like that? Like you can't step on my curb, you know, if you're gonna diss it." While I was waiting for my Uber,
Step on my
and I was like, "Oh, okay,
Step on my
Overwatch is
curb.
great. Diva's cool." And then I like sat on the
I
curb.
hate
was
this.
like-
I hate this so much, dude. But I wish I was there to hate it in person.
He
That's so
sounds like a bit of
Yeah.
a weird person, but I'm glad
Well,
you're
I
okay.
should go outside more. I need to get out more.
Oh my God! I
Bro, this
feel like
makes me
that.
not want to go outside.
I feel like that whole thing happened because I don't go outside. Like I just don't think I handled the situation that well. I don't know.
How often does this happen to you, this kind of thing?
Oh my god, I feel like it happens too much. I just don't know how to like navigate social
That was a great play though with the
situations.
phone.
Yeah, I thought so too,
was
but
smart.
it was so dead silent after that. And then someone come over, he's like, "Oh, I guess it's time to take my break." And then he just walked away and I was like, "Okay." Oh, God.
I'm
It
gonna
was
fucking
so
die.
bad.
I'm gonna fucking
Take
die,
my
dude.
break.
That sounds so cringe.
I was sorry. I was like, "Oh," I said, "Thanks for the help. I appreciate you." And he just walked away like really quietly.
Bro, I hope he
hated
gives
that.
up Overwatch after that.
He's never gonna go back on the game ever again, dude. He's like,
Someone tell my
this
man
is
about
a stinky
Valorant,
game.
please.
Yeah, right. My God.
Hey, I'm back.
That was a wild ride.
Is
First it
everyone
seemed
else here?
creepy, and then it seemed really nice because it seemed like he was helping you with COVID vaccinations, and then it was creepy again,
Well,
and
the
more
thing
creepy
is,
than ever.
I don't know if it's like, I feel like it's creepier than I'm like making. Well, it's not as
Have a
creepy
right
as I'm
hand.
The
making it
shush
out to
thing
be.
was as creepy as it could get.
I don't know. I live
No.
in Florida, so it didn't sound
He
that crazy.
shushed you?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, because there was another girl that came who was in the same situation
And he was
as
trying
me.
to put his number in her phone.
Yeah, and so she was sitting in front of him, and like he's like, "Oh, let me see your phone," and then he like went, you know, like he looked at me and he put his finger up to his mouth and he went, you know, like, you know.
Ew.
Yeah, it was like kind of
It was
weird.
that small of a shush too.
Yeah, it was like.
That's
It
a
went-
bad.
That's nasty.
Yeah,
It is
it went
nasty,
from
Wait,
from
that's
sound.
like that's
that
like
sounds-
he's like he does it very often. It's like, oh, this is
Yeah.
my thing. This is how I just pick up girls.
I shush girls. That's my thing.
It went from sounding kind of
I'm
like
back.
funny to him just being a bit of a dick.
Well, I don't know. It was really weird. All right, I'm glad I could finish that story. It took
Well,
me an
I'm glad
entire
you're okay.
game and
Being
more.
the main thing, I'm glad
It was
I'm
worth
glad
it.
you're
Good luck,
okay.
guys.
Good
That's
luck,
good.
everyone.
Episode name
Bye.
of the TV show is The Adventures of Tina Lol.
Oh, jeez, I shush girls. That's my thing. What? Oh my god, wait.